Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of Inside Warhawk Football. I'm your host, Sam Matheny, alongside head football coach Kevin Bullis. Coach, congrats on your last win against Greenville. You've had a great core of defensive backs who continue to make plays, especially against Greenville. Why do you think your secondary has been so successful?
I think ultimately keeping the game simple and is probably the most important piece of it. Well, not the most important piece. There's another piece: talented human beings, in the sense of one, players that are very talented, and two, obviously Coach Rendell being a very good defensive back coach and allowing to keep it simple for our players. When you make the game complicated, it slows people down. And hey, we're going to play cover four 65% of the time in a game, and the opponents know that, but our players know that. That's the most important thing. They know the detail of cover four. And yes, we do run over coverages, and those do factor in. But keeping the game simple for the players, and when you have talented players that you're keeping it simple for, it allows them to make big plays, whether it's Tommy Winowski, getting a pick six, whether it's Egan Hine getting multiple knockdowns or pass breakups. I mean, that's the type of thing that happens. And it's not just even the pass game, but it's also, it's Mark McGrath showing up and knocking balls down and tackling, on that option play, those pitch players and those types of things. Keeping the game simple, talented people, and that's when big things will happen.
DePaul is your next opponent. What do you know about their offensive schemes that they bring to the table?
DePauw's got very strong, and this is beautiful. I think they got a very good offense. I think the strength of their offense is their wide receiver core. So this Saturday, we're going to have a very good challenge on our hands, but we've had other games where we've had very good challenges on our hands. So our guys are up for the challenge. There's not even a question. And they have a very good quarterback. Obviously, it's one thing if you're going to have very good wide receivers, you better have a very good quarterback to be able to maximize that. And that's something they've done all season. They're a team that'll try to run the ball, but when it really comes down to it, they hang their hat on throwing the ball and a really controlled passing attack. And they'll take their deep shots. But they run a very disciplined offense, very simple offense. They approach their offense very similar to how we approach defense.
And you have four seniors who lead your team on and off the field. What roles do your captains play to continue a winning program?
And that's, the captain leadership is we're very fortunate, very exceptional group when you talk about Mackenzie Blung and I, Mark McGrath, Ryan Wisniewski, Kyle Gannon, Ryan Ponick. I mean, it's an amazing thing. And our players pick them for the characteristics of their leadership, not by their name. And very seriously, when we vote for captain, they're voting for characteristics and the people that excel at those characteristics. And our team did a fantastic job of picking leaders. Now, this is the thing that's the most important part, though, Sam. This is the most important part. It's not just them leading. It's not just those five guys. It's Derek Kumaro taking the lead and teaching those young wide receivers how to run a better route and how to block better. It's Doug Kosh helping those younger guys, leading and teaching them. And we talk about here that the only people on this team that are not leaders are freshmen in their first fall, because they're learning our standard. They need to learn our standard. And yeah, they can lead, but their primary thing is learning our standard of play, learning our techniques, learning our schemes. Everybody else, though, hey, you after one fall in our program, you have now graduated to being a teacher within this program and being a leader within this program. And you do that one person at a time. That's how the great leaders do it. They do it one person at a time. It's not necessarily standing in front of a big group. Sometimes it is. But more times than not, it's really one person at a time. And that's the thing that we teach in this program, is teach one man at a time, one person at a time. And when you do that, that makes, when you got a lot of people doing that, man, that is fantastic. You come out to one of our practices, and you'd be shocked to see the conversations and teaching that has constantly happened during the course of a practice, even during a game.
Thanks for your time, Coach. I look forward to speaking with you again next week.
We'll see you next week, Sam.
This has been this week's edition of Inside Warhawk Football on UWW-TV.